The trachea and the esophagus behind it, right?
Romeo, Joseph.
What?
It's like
Okay, trachea with rings of cartilage and the esophagus behind it and the larynx above it. And then there were also the conchae and the, which wasn't cut off, but you do remember also the epiglottis, right? Epiglottis that prevents you from inhaling your food when you swallow. And there we go. All right, so that's basically it for the respiratory parts. This is also a male, and so if you recall, in the male at the base of the bladder, that's where you have what looks like a seat belt. Those are actually the vasa deferentia, right? The sperm ducts that come from either side, where the testis and the epididymis are actually sitting in the inguinal canal. You see, this part was already in the scrotum. Scrotum is external skin, scrotal sacs, right? Epididymis mostly here, and this little bean-shaped thing here, that's the testis. Sperm ducts coming up and then descending through the urethra, and then end up, this nut doesn't show up too well here, but this is cut in a couple of places. You remember that? This is the urethra that finally comes out here, that loops under the pubic bone, around the pubic bone. We have here, this is, I think, is that another male? No, that's a female. So in the female, you don't see any of those manholes, right? You don't see the inguinal canal. What you do see is descending from the bladder is this, you still have the urethra, but it goes straight down along with the vagina behind it, right? Because above it, you have what? You have these two ovaries. So here's an ovary, the little itty-bitty tubing on top of it there, that's the oviduct or fallopian tube, the ovary. This is actually one of the uterine horns. All right, so this would be the left uterine horn, that would be the right uterine horn over there, that's held by a broad ligament connected to the body wall. Right, coming down from there is the vagina, right, because this would be the two uterine horns coming together as the common uterus. Vagina coming down from there, in front of that is the urethra coming down from